If you're a man who wants to quit drinking for good, this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to show you why alcohol isn't your friend and how it's quietly sabotaging your life. And if you stay till the end, I'll reveal the one thing I had to face before sobriety finally stuck. Let's get into it. First, I want to talk about alcohol pauses a life you don't feel ready to choose. What the problem is. The first real high of drinking for me wasn't partying, it was relief. In college, alcohol helped me avoid the simple but uncomfortable act of intentionally choosing my own path. I didn't ask myself, what do I want to do with my life? I just went with what I was told, what made sense on paper, and then what was easy to finish. No agency, no self-reflection. Just let me get this over with mentality. Why the problem exists? See, alcohol works because it lowers the volume on uncomfortable questions. Questions like, is this actually my path? Am I choosing or just drifting? What happens if I'm wrong? Drinking made it easier to not think, to not decide, to not take responsibility yet. And for me, alcohol softened the anxiety of realizing I wasn't living intentionally. It helped me delay adulthood, not by rebelling, but by numbing. For other men, this looks like avoiding feeling career dissatisfaction, avoiding feeling behind in life, avoiding the fear of making the wrong choice, avoiding the question, is this really it? Different situations, same pattern. Alcohol becomes a pause button when life asks you to step up. And that pause didn't end after college for me. It just changed forms. Really quick, if you're getting value, hit like and subscribe. It helps us reach more men who need this message. Next, I want to talk about alcohol justifies not showing up fully. What the problem is. After college, alcohol became something else for me. It became a coping tool. I let work justify everything. On and off fitness, half-present relationships, inconsistent standards for myself. And I tell myself, I'm working hard. I'm just stressed. I deserve this. And alcohol made that story feel reasonable. Why the problem exists? You see, work is socially approved exhaustion. So when alcohol enters the picture, it feels earned, even responsible. But slowly, it starts excusing, neglecting your body, emotionally checking out at home, putting off the work you know matters. And for me, alcohol helped me cope with over-identifying with work, while undershowing everywhere else. It didn't cause the imbalance, it just allowed it to continue. For other men, this shows up as drinking to deal with relationship tension, drinking to cope with loneliness, drinking to unwind because life is heavy, drinking because it's the only quiet moment. Different symptoms, same cause. Alcohol becomes the reason you don't have to fully confront what you're neglecting. But here's the biggest realization, the one I wish someone told me earlier. Now let's talk about what you came for and what I had to face that made sobriety finally stick for me and how you can do it too. What the real problem is. Alcohol wasn't numbing stress, it was numbing me. It numbed the parts of myself that I didn't want to feel, didn't want to look at, didn't want to accept yet. And when you think about it, that's pretty crazy. You're using alcohol to run from yourself. Why the problem exists? We're not taught, especially as men, how to sit with discomfort without escaping it. We are taught to toughen up, distract ourselves, just push through, or numb out. But growth doesn't happen through numbing, it happens through integration. Learning to face yourself, warts and all. When I finally removed alcohol, I couldn't run anymore. I had to finally feel what I was avoiding, address what I was neglecting, rebuild fitness, relationships, and direction honestly. It was very uncomfortable at first, but clarity came with it too. And self-respect followed. How life is better now? I show up more consistently, my energy is real, not borrowed, my standards aren't conditional, and I'm present with the people that matter. For other men, this can mean stronger relationships, real confidence, better discipline, peace without escape. Different benefits, same result. When you stop numbing parts of yourself, you can finally work with yourself. So the core message that ties all this together is this. Alcohol isn't your friend. If you need it in any capacity, there is a very good chance something in your life isn't being addressed honestly yet. And that's not to shame you. That's just an invitation. Because when you learn to face yourself fully, your body, your mind, your heart, you don't just become healthier, you become whole. And that's why these 3 pillars you'll hear me talk about all the time on the channel nonstop are 100% connected. That about wraps up this video. One, thank you so much for watching. If this video is making you uncomfortable in a truthful way, and you're starting to realize alcohol might just be delaying things that you know you need to face, then the 5-day Malusog reset might be for you. If you feel like you want to quit drinking or cut back but don't know what to replace it with, you're handling life but not really showing up fully, or you're ready to stop numbing and start rebuilding, then this isn't just about one habit. The reset helps you reset your body, your mind, and your patterns together. So you're not just removing alcohol, you're actually building a life you don't need to escape from. It's simple, structured, and realistic, especially if you have work, family, and real responsibilities. If you're ready to stop delaying your life and start facing it with clarity, check the link in the description. Tagalog sign off, hindi alak ang nagpapahina sa'yo, ang pag-iwas sa sarili mo. Which means, it's not alcohol that weakens you, it's avoiding yourself. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.